Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 8 and Third Reich events installed. I am getting a little impatient to want to get to the war, but we are sort of waiting a bit more. The weather is still good, but we are... Yes, we will build it. Airbase. Tannenberg. Okay. No, I don't want to spend the ICs until November. 5% just for the fort, so no. Jagdfliegerschule 3, formed in 1939, just in the Schultz, whatever that is. Okay, yeah, we'll go for it. Where Crest 3. Yes, we want to do this. We will get a bunch of tech gains. Unfortunately, lose a bunch of officers. We'll lose some manpower, but we will also, there's no need, we will also have national manpower modifier plus 2.5%. So that is a good thing. And high popularity has finally hit us again. Radar for capital ships. We should also research that too, but we'll get the radar going. Be careful which one I hit. The SSVT division removes the smaller brigades. Here? Yep. It's sort of one big super division here. A bit overstrength at 22,000 people, I believe, but they're trying to put these two brigades in together. This is Polizei division. Sorry, excuse me. This is another thing I have a bit of a... Should have an infantry brigade as well. I may mod that in if I get... If I think I'm gonna... Well, not gonna do this skin, but I don't know. Because it was properly manned and equipped for a proper division. And like it says, 3 regiments, and that isn't 3 regiments worth, so it's pitifully weak. At this stage, later on, once it becomes a more proper SS police division, then its strength is good. Okay, mechanical computing machine has advanced. Pushed us too far ahead, but should increase our overall we have that, we have we're going to go with well, just talking about the float planes, so we'll go with that. Airborne assault tactics. Hungry money. No, I don't want to spend that much. But we could. There's some grease up here. Probably just one oil. It's a very cheap way to hopefully increase relations with Japan just a little bit more. They've had some partisan outbreaks in the rear. There's Group B. Belgian area. And 12th Army. This. Yes, 6th Army. There's Group A. That's one of the things, basically, sort of stacking up a bunch of these here that we'll use in coming times, but sort of want to get them all done and on the map. Alright, an attack. Hangar bay maintenance advanced. Okay. We're gonna start needing these fairly soon, so. Yes, we want to do this. 7th Panzer Division. It was primary tanks for the Czech, the 38Ts. We'll run it through our production line. It'll just take a short while. 35 ICs, but just a few days there. And let's see, we have a few more divisions that I can figure out what to do with. Okay, I really think we've got Poland and some of the shifts that we're going to be doing later. Well, but now we're going to have to deal with the Western Front as well. Rommel, you're going to get the 7th Division. It's coming up real soon. Stop bugging me. I don't know if I told the story this time, but that is sort of how Rommel got his first Panzer Division. He was not quite sure whether famous or just well known would be the appropriate description, but at least quite well known for his book Infantry Attacks. Very good. I highly recommend it if you want to read it. And if you have read it, you will know that his primary experience in World War II was mountain troops. It wasn't in anything armor, or cavalry, or other things you might think that would be an armored command. And he, to the best of my knowledge, didn't go through any armor schools particularly. What he did do was get in charge of the Führerbegleit for a while. You know, the army element of Hitler's defense. And so with that, he got the ear of Hitler. So he, to some degree, befriended Hitler. And he, in essence, was sort of whispering in, I want an armored division, and this is what I would do with it, kind of thing, and it would be super awesome, great, or whatever this thing. So once his sort of term of command was up for that, he was assigned an armor division. So that's how he got it. Now he did extremely well with it, so it was ended up being quite justified, of course. But I don't think he would have gotten it had he not got Hitler to pull strings for it. I really don't think he would have. Okay, 2nd Army Commando. Now, one thing, because I think we had it, I sort of forgot to in just this moment. This is that infrastructure you see. There is the 3rd Wehrkress event that sets up in the historical locations the training facilities for the German army, and that's what this represents. The local headquarters, 2 regiments of partially trained troops represented as militia, and 2 training battalions, 1 for artillery and 1 for anti-aircraft. We can stick that under right there, I think. This is what really should be, I guess, our front by title. So I'll reorganize that soon. Okay, no, 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 no! Armor unit combined arms advance. Medium bomber type. So yes, that means we need to have more upgrades. Oh, good. Let's see. Our spies have stolen plans that let us improve our ability in twin-engine armament research to level 3. Okay, we'll look there. Twin-engine to level 3. So we've jumped all the way up to the 40 there. Well, or 40 is the next research level. So we got that from the British. Cool. Okay, form the Führerschutzpolizei. Police. They're the local fire brigades were absorbed into the Ordnungspolizei. Messing this up, I'm sorry. So yes, we will do that. This looks like just a civil defense game. They were a policing unit, obviously, but also fire. Germany seemed to have police for everything, and of course in our modern society we more and more have police for everything. Well, this I found to be a very sort of interesting thing, which I really didn't know before George 1941 sent me this event. The USSR licensed to produce the BMW R75. Obviously, you know, the Germans produce many motorcycles with sidecars and several different major manufacturers, but I didn't know that and I knew Russians had motorcycles. Wasn't, well, how much aware I don't know of a sidecar models, but it produced almost 10,000 of them. The BMW, well, I don't know quality, but design. So we'll get some bunch of money, some supplies, and improved relations with the Soviet Union. I believe I have it set up. You only get that event if you're doing the trade deals with the Soviet Union, commercial agreement. The 1st Cavalry Division. Yes, we will do this. We will also put that into the production queue. Now I'm going to get do this one just because I want to get that. But I'm going to start doing fewer and fewer overseas trade because they're going to be cut off. At least my importation of stuff will be cut off fairly soon. Well, not that soon, but in a while. You can see our trade mode here. Around many parts of the world. That would leave us incredibly vulnerable. Once the war would start, everything would be routed around Africa or this way or this way, whichever the AI thought best. Okay, let's see, para HQs. Do supply organization. And I don't want to take that kind of losses to national unity or to anything else that okay, Japan had just annexed the People's Republic of China. That is good news. In my opinion, slightly better news at this point than annexing China, which is important too. But this is often a holdout for a long time. Okay. Aircraft carrier hangar has advanced. Well, you know, for the moment, I'm going to abandon research as soon as we, my plan is after we get the Bismarck either well into production, or I don't know, whenever I feel like it. I guess we're going to start building the carrier, but that's a fairly well developed carrier, not perfect, but reasonably modern. We'll improve our landing craft. Now we're back down to medium popularity. Yeah, we'll do this one too. Okay, Luftkriegschule, Turm. Okay, and supplies, money, manpower for a bunch of gain. I like it. We also get some more officers. We'll use that. We had been up to 107 until we had that third Wear Crest event. Unit combined arms. location. I know I was putting this in the red, but I guess I live Hope Springs Eternal. Increase support for the ruling party. Okay. Now, Sweden wants to buy some HE-114s. They are, obviously, as you see here, light naval attack aircraft. We can sell them, we'll gain some money, but we'll lose a bunch of supplies, improve relations only marginally, or we will hurt relations. We might look somewhere else for the aircraft. So, we'll go for that. 18th Army. Netherlands. Well, it is northern too. Okay, well, I don't know if I remember. I may have said this last time, but this is then I need to maybe check to add Germany's at war would be best. Another event contributed by George in 1941. Venlo event. It's basically the SS. The SD part of the SS kidnap, it's an operation to kidnap a few, two British SIS people, agents, and that they were operating in the Netherlands at the time to gain information about what was going on. So this obviously hurts. No, maybe this November they were already at war, so I just threw in the hurt relations with the United Kingdom, which it will, of course, but it was really meant to hurt relations with Netherlands, who were at the time still at peace. The SD was operating at full control. Detector, view of the tech. Assault weapons, oh good. We're going to start doing the basic research for infantry. did hit yes, but I'm going to go no. Cancel that. Okay, now, which fighters? Panzer Division. Cavalry Division there. Let's go back over there. Well, put the 7th here. Hey, we're almost there. What do you know? The AI got it right. Now, let's see. No, we don't want a Fortress Buster commander in charge of a cavalry division. Put him in charge of that. Steps away. Okay. Well, you know, I think we're going to end this episode here. Now we've gotten a lot done. We're getting there in November. So, okay, we will continue this next episode. Thanks so much for reviewing and liking the episode and posting any comments.